What's good, YouTube? It's your man Rage King, aka first name Rage, last name is him. Back with another one. Yes, another upload to the channel. And before we get started, actually, if y'all please go down there and hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that share button, and hit that bell for notifications if you're new. Welcome to Rema Rage TV. This is how we do Rage and Rebels. Crown up. And if you're new to the crew, welcome to the Rage and Rebel Revolution. Now let's vibing, y'all. A very, very interesting topic has been brought up by the director of Street Fighter 6. Now, I know Street Fighter 6 hasn't really been a big topic on this channel. It's not that I don't like Street Fighter 6. I just haven't played Street Fighter, the franchise, in a very long time. I believe the last Street Fighter I played was maybe Street Fighter 4. I think I touched Street Fighter 5 maybe a little bit, and then after that, I just really didn't. I've been playing MK pretty much my whole life. That's been my go-to fighting game. They just been letting me down here lately. But different topic for a different day. However, on today's topic, very interesting conversation to be brought up about possible guest characters coming to Street Fighter 6. But not just any guest characters coming to Street Fighter 6. What is Rage King referring to? Allow Rage King to show you what's up. Yes, sir. As you see right here on your screen, ain't no optical illusion, ain't no black magic, ain't no Photoshop. This is the real deal, Holyfield, real spill. You understand what I'm saying? So, with that being said, Street Fighter 6 director talks possible Mortal Kombat guest fighters. Now we got an article here to pretty much explain how the conversation went and what his answer would be if that was to be a possible thing. So without further ado, let's get into it. Street Fighter 6 director, excuse me if I butchered his name, y'all, Takayuki Nakayama, has commented on the possibility of adding guest fighters from NetherRealm Studios' Mortal Kombat franchise. The roster of Street Fighter 6 has been filled with a number of veteran fighters and newcomers alike, with the fighting game continuing to grow with downloadable content. The Year 1 Character Pass added a few familiar faces, including veteran characters Akuma and Rashid. However, Capcom surprised fans at this year's Summer Game Fest when its second DLC pass, announcing not only 2 returning fighters, but 2 special guest fighters crossing over from SNK's Fatal Fury franchise. Street Fighter 6's Year 2 pass consists of Street Fighter 3 character Elena and the iconic dictator villain M. Bison, along with Terry Bogard and Mai Shiranui, excuse me if I butcher this name, y'all, Mai Shiranui from Fatal Fury. While Street Fighter is no stranger to guest characters, these characters have typically been from other Capcom franchises like Final Fight. Terry and Mai's inclusion marks the first time Street Fighter will include characters not created by Capcom as special guests. The game's director has commented on the potential of other fighting games crossing over with Street Fighter 6, such as Mortal Kombat. In an interview with VG247, following the Summer Game Fest, Street Fighter 6 director Takayuki Nakayama and producer Shuhei Matsumoto talked about the new Fatal Fury guest characters, stating that the pair wanted to include guest fighters to celebrate fighting games as a whole. Nakayama was then asked if introducing the possibility of guest fighters was opening a can of worms, with Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero being mentioned as an example. Nakayama simply stated that he doesn't see it as a negative, and that if they included him as a fighter, it would get more players interested in Mortal Kombat and fighting games in general. Let me go ahead and say this right here. For anybody that's been playing fighting games, whether it be Tekken, whether it be Street Fighter, whether it be Mortal Kombat, whether it be whatever else that have been in between, but we know that that's the big 3 right there. The big 3, Tekken, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. That's been the big 3 for the longest, right? Any and everybody that's been a fan of either of those games, or all of those games, 2 of those games, of whatever combination it may be, people have been asking for this for a very long time. Because you got to understand, y'all, Rage King come from an era where we used to see crossovers all the damn time. Maybe not so much in video games as much, but in TV shows, in movies, and then all they did, now what they doing nowadays is they're literally having to create a whole new multiverse, a whole new multi-universe, a whole new. We got a billion timelines just shooting out of everybody's ass. We ain't got time for all that, bro. Just do a crossover. That's all they doing. This whole multiverse shit ain't nothing more than a '90s crossover, but just with extra steps for no goddamn reason. You understand what I'm saying? But I say all that to say this. Anybody that's been fans of these games, we've been asking for this for a long time. Now, me personally, this is just me personally. I think it would be more realistic to have crossover characters versus crossover games, because that's been a topic of conversation as well. I may even do a separate video on that too. Which would y'all prefer? But in my opinion, I think it would be better to have crossover characters in each game. So, because think about it like this too. When you have guest characters from other games, from other fighting games, that does nothing but elevate the audience on both sides, on everybody's front. You understand what I'm saying? Like when Nakayama said, it was like opening a can of worms. But that's a good thing. You understand what I'm saying? As long as egos don't get into it. And here's how I think they should do it. If you're going to do it, set your ego aside. Okay, you're going to send a guest character. Say Mortal Kombat does send Sub-Zero. Just for an example. Say Mortal Kombat does send Sub-Zero over there. You understand what I'm saying? You can go over there and not have to be gory or bloody and everything like that. We saw it in Injustice with Raiden and Sub-Zero. Just send them over there. Let them design them. Say how you want them to look. Custom design or whatever. Let them decide on how he fight. Let him fit into what they want him to do on their end, and then vice versa. If you want to send them over there, to hell. Because think about it. Who wouldn't want to see Akuma come on over to motherfucking Mortal Kombat, bro? Tell me Akuma wouldn't be badass in Mortal Kombat. Tell me you wouldn't want to see Zangief body slamming the shit out of people into pieces. You understand what I'm saying? Tell me you wouldn't want to see M. Bison in Mortal Kombat. Ryu, Ken, Chun-Li, kicking everybody's head off, kicking everybody's body off. You understand what I'm saying? And vice versa. This does nothing but help everybody, man. I think this is something they should definitely explore. There is no reason to have all this technology and making all the money y'all do and look at that and say, why not make more? Since when do millionaires and billionaires say, I don't want more money? And that situation, well, in NetherRealm Studios, they got a lot of things to fix about what they're doing, gameplay-wise. But character-wise, I think this is a brilliant idea. You should go ahead and do it. Why not? Why not? You just sending characters this way, send characters, bro. You can flip them like trading cards at that point. Who wouldn't want to see that? Who wouldn't want to see that? I know I would. I wouldn't mind seeing Yoshimitsu in a Mortal Kombat game. Or in a Tekken game. You understand what I'm saying? Who gonna have a problem with that? I wouldn't. But that's just me. Let's continue. Nakayama notes that while he can't make promises about Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter crossing over in the future, he sees the possibility as a positive thing and encourages more discussion among fans of both franchises. There you go. There you go. That's a man with a plan. That's a man looking into the future instead of just trying to make a quick cash grab. All right? Look into the future. I'm looking 5-10 years ahead with this. Why not? What? You will find more reasons to do it than not to do it. You will find more reasons to make money off of it. You can find more reasons to make money off of it than why it wouldn't make money. You understand what I'm saying? And again, fans, who wouldn't want to see that? I know I would pay to see it if the game is good. I damn sure pay for it. Hell, as many bad games as I didn't pay for. Hell, I would at least try that one. That would be badass. Nakayama has talked about a potential Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter crossover before, but notes it would be disturbing if characters like Chun-Li were subjected to the gore found in the landmark series. And that was that's the thing with Mortal Kombat. That's why I say, send over certain characters that you wouldn't, that fit. You know what I'm saying? Send Akuma over there. You understand what I'm saying? He fits. You know what I mean? If you don't want to send Chun-Li, that's fine. But at this point, I just think, and it's your characters, do what you want to with them. But, bro, it's a video game. It's not like it's an actual person you sending over to the slaughterhouse, dude. Like, shit. And and here's the thing that makes me, that kind of, like, turns me off about this weird thing. Oh, I don't want them to get their heads beat off, and I don't want to see that. Bruh, it's not like you act like the motherfucker's just gonna be a sitting duck the whole time during the fight. Like, they can do it back too. They fight back too. You understand what I'm saying? And You know, if NetherRealm Studios put that as DLC, this is what they normally do. They gonna overpower the motherfucker for like a month, and then they gonna nerf it down. To, you know, they gonna try to normalize it as much as they can. But if they making more money off of it, they kind of go, I'm gonna spray it down. I'm gonna spray down the lava with a water gun a few times, and then leave it at that because they making money off the character. Like y'all act like y'all act like Chun-Li can't fight back or some shit. She's not helpless in this situation. It's a video game character. It's a digital character. She can fight back and kick ass too. Hell, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. That's just me. That's just Rage King, y'all. I'm sorry. A fan of American comics, Nakayama has also previously discussed the potential of guest fighters from Marvel or DC Comics in Street Fighter 6 as well. That would be interesting too. Even citing Killmonger as a character that would fit well in the game. The director, who also notes that Street Fighter 6 adding guest characters also opens up the chance of snubbing potential fan favorite fighters from the series. That makes that makes these plans somewhat tumultuous, and the team will need to choose fighters that would make the most sense in the universe of Street Fighter. Again, I get that, but sometimes guest characters just fit in what you're doing. I'm sorry, like you can't tell me that Spawn didn't fit in the Mortal Kombat franchise. I think he was in the wrong game. I think he should have been in MKX, much like Freddy Krueger. But you can't tell me he doesn't fit in there. You can't tell me a character like Omni-Man doesn't fit in, like, say, Mortal Kombat. You can't tell me somebody like the Green Lantern wouldn't be decent in the Street Fighter 6 in the Street Fighter universe. You can't tell me that. You understand what I'm saying? You can't tell me like Wonder Woman. Like, come on now, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the politics, man. I hate the politics. I understand why they're there, but I hate when politics get in the way of something that could be really good, and then y'all settle for some bullshit and then sell it to us for high dollar. Like, nah, we'll give you high dollar if you just put this badass idea and make it happen. Like, get out your feelings with the. You know what I mean? Like, stop it. Like, take your ego and move it over here. And then watch the money pour in. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure your ego gonna like to see more money, man. Like, come on with that. But again, that's just my opinion, man. Y'all let me know down the but to end the video, I would like to see this happen. I really would, and vice versa. I would love to see gaming studios, especially in the big three, singing their characters over the different games, man. I would not mind seeing that at all. I think honestly, they are way behind the curve in not doing this. The fact that this is still a discussion and hasn't actually happened already is just alarming to me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, why y'all not doing this? There's no reason not to do this other than just egos getting in the way. But that's just my opinion. Y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about this. Would y'all like to see the big three exchange characters between each game? Would y'all like to see a character like Sub-Zero, like a Raiden, like a Liu Kang in a Street Fighter 6, or an Akuma in an MK1, man? As long as y'all may respectful and logical, or a Zangief in MK1, as long as y'all may respectful and logical, we can have a conversation. But that's the end of my video. Hope y'all enjoyed. It's been a pleasure making it for you, and Rage King will catch you in the next one. Goodbye.